Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Drew here from Lone Fox. First thing I want to say in this video is just a humongous thank you to each and every one of you for the support on my new rug and pillow collection with Joon Loloi, and I'm just so excited to have this collection out in the world. I have been wanting to use it for so long. We've been working on it for literally 3 years. All 3 of the tapestry inspired pieces from the collection sold out like so quickly, you guys, and it is crazy because we had so much stock. This was one of my favorite items, so I knew we needed a bunch of this, and we've already placed a reorder, but the sucky thing is that the reorder is gonna take a while to get manufactured and get it all the way over here from where it's being manufactured. I read every single comment on my last video, and it was just so heartwarming to read all of your guys' support and just love across the collection. And so many of you guys were talking about how the price point is incredible, quality looks incredible based off what I was showing in the video. And once you get it in your hands, you're going to see that the quality of this collection compared to the price point, it doesn't seem like it should be like it is, because the price point's so great for the quality that you get. I'm just so proud of this collection. But today we are working on the downstairs lobby room, and I have to give just a little tiny bit of a backstory on this space because it's actually one of the first rooms I designed in this house. If you've been following along on the journey of my house renovation, you would know that I actually purchased a duplex. So this is a 1929 Spanish duplex, and they're stacked units. So they're mirrored floor plans, meaning the exact upper unit is the same as the lower unit, which essentially means that there's 2 living rooms, there's also 2 kitchens, there's 2 breakfast nooks, there's 2 of everything. So I call the lower living room the lobby as opposed to just calling it the lower living room. And that's because I really wanted this space to kind of feel like a hotel lobby. Like when you walk in, I want there to be really inviting seating. I want there to be kind of like a little bar area. I want it to feel sort of like hotel-y in a sense. And I feel like we were really able to achieve that with the first design I did of the lobby space. But shortly after, I ended up getting my dog, and we just ended up not spending as much time downstairs. Like there were honestly like weeks and weeks of time where we wouldn't even go in the lobby room because it was like we were immediately going upstairs. I was only keeping Winston upstairs, or when we would take him down to go out, he wasn't allowed to just like peruse the entire house, if that makes sense, which also meant that I wasn't really perusing the entire house either. I was more so watching after him. So I ended up taking some of my favorite furniture pieces actually from the lobby that we loved sitting on and utilizing, and bringing them up to the living room that we now sit in and use all the time. And the lobby in return ended up turning into kind of like a storage space for my online furniture. In case you did not know, I have a website, lonefox.com, where I sell a ton of different things, not only vintage, like tons of home decor and little like trinkety bits and bobs, but also vintage furniture and vintage home decor as well, that's shipped across the United States. Essentially, things kind of got out of hand in the lobby area. It turned into essentially a storage unit, and I am happy to say now that all of the pieces have made their way out of the lobby room and into my showroom space, which I've been sharing the transformation of on my channel over the past probably like 2 months or so. It's been a little slow moving process, but that's because we have a lot of things in the works at the moment. We are starting somewhere with this room, but honestly, it's kind of like a blank slate. So why don't we go ahead and dive on into the lobby transformation. We're trying some rugs out in this space. Foundation to any room and any space I ever do, we start off with a rug, and I have a few large size rugs from my new collection with Joon Loloi, which is so exciting, and it just happens that I can finally use these in time for this makeover, which is great. And I have a few different 9x12s, and to be honest with you guys, I kind of wish I had a little bit of a larger one here, but I wasn't planning on doing this makeover, and I'm kind of doing it impromptu and want to get it up on Sunday, so I don't have time to order a large size, even though they are very, very budget friendly. In case you didn't see the launch video, I came out with 21 different rugs with Joon Loloi, and the price point of them, the quality is just honestly so incredible. We worked on this collection for 3 years, you guys, and it is just amazing the size of rug you can get for the price point, I personally think, from our collection, so definitely check it out. This is the Homebee on the ground right now, which is a fan favorite and definitely one of mine too. I love how it has such like almost a boucle, kind of nubby, super textural, but this one has like a really light, faint sort of geometric print on top. It also feels so nice, like just underfoot. Baldwin rug is such a perfect neutral rug, and it's so thick. It's like tufted, 100% wool. Rugs are a 2-person. Well, these
2 or more.
Yeah, 2 or more. Large rugs like this, at least. There we go. What do we think? Here's the Baldwin rug. Now you settle just a little bit because it's been rolled up. I love this one. It is so great. I feel like this is perfect for like a bedroom. It's really squishy and cozy. It's warm, but it's not too warm. And it kind of still complements cool tones as well. So it's just a really nice, simple rug that adds some pattern. And you guys know me, I always have to have a moody kind of dark option. It has so many cute little kind of like hidden motifs in it. You'll see when I unroll it. Here is our You Can Go Back to Rosita rug. Okay, this is a Don't Come For Me in Rosita rug, inspired by Lana Del Rey, but it's actually just the Rosita rug. I love this. The colors in this rug, I'll get a little close up for you guys because the angle I'm at. There's little papyrus leaves, there's kind of like a traditional tree motif, and we have birds as well. There's so much interest in this rug. I wanted to give you a little bit of a better look because I felt like the colors were not showing that well. Look how pretty the tones are in here. They're like muted. We have red, olive, there's like amber tones throughout. This little edge here, it almost kind of reads as like a banner, which I've always thought that was so cool as well. So just so many little motifs that I really, really like in this rug, and the color palette overall is so nice. Here are a few furniture pieces that are also going to be making their way into this room. I do have the luxury of choosing between a few since I have them on hand. Honestly, I kind of want to go with this. I feel like it's neutral and we can add a lot of color to it. Love the texture too, so I think the texture will be a nice base for us to start with. And yeah, why don't we go with the Homebee? Let's just turn it so we can show them, you know? Okay, show and tell. Here is the sofa. It's really cool. It's like a really rich leather, and it's like a mahogany leather. It's actually one of the first vintage pieces I ever sourced from my online store, and I never got around to shooting it. It kind of has this like really distressed, casual feel to it, which I love, and I also like the mid-century vibe of this sofa. I love this, and I think it's gonna be really pretty. I also love the leg height and how it kind of flares a little bit. So if you are curious, there's actually a love seat version of this on my website, and the love seat's even better. So I think it's gonna go here. I'm gonna do like a little fireplace flanking vibe. Taking two chairs across from the sofa, kind of already brainstormed this out in my head. I just don't know exactly where we're going from a coffee table, two chairs, and a sofa. I actually had this set of chairs available on my site for a while, but they just never sold, and I've had them here, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna keep them. So that's what we're doing, and that's kind of the nice perk of selling furniture sometimes. And I kind of think I want to like have them a little more out and flanking because I have an idea for in front of the window. There's still a lot of space over here. Let me share with you how much open space we have. But as you can see, we have quite a bit of space over here still. Like we have a good amount. Justin's over there on the other side. But I have an idea for maybe utilizing this little table that I got and putting it in front of the window and making a little moment out of it. Here is coffee table that I feel like could be a really actually nice size. I made this, or I kind of thrift flipped it. I thrifted it and then redid it. Here's how she started off looking, and I decided that I didn't like the way the pink tone of the wood went with these kind of odd travertine-esque looking tiles. So I popped those out, stained the outside frame of this entire coffee table a dark gel stain finish, and I love how it ended up looking. Actually, it's so beautiful, rich and warm. And I got these dowels that I actually cut into a ton of different little wood tile slices, is what I called them, and glued them down into new panels that I actually created for the coffee table, stained them the same exact colorway, glued them in, and that is how I made this table. I kind of want to use the rug to ground our seating area and then create different sections using other furniture pieces that are going to live off the rug, which I'm totally fine with because I love the floors in here. I paid a lot of money to have them redone very nicely, so might as well show them off. I don't think everything needs to be covered up with a rug at all times. I have this really great table, and the lady I bought this from actually told me it used to be in a Vogue editor's house, and she bought it from an estate sale. I don't know which Vogue editor it was, but it has these really cool chunky legs, and it's like a humongous butcher block top, and it's just a really unique random size. Maybe some little chairs, like a game table. I had a little game table in here before, and we actually used it a lot, so I think this could be really cute. If you recall, the first makeover of the lobby, I put my huge tapestry here, and it actually didn't fit on the wall. The tapestry we used to create the hollyhock tapestry in my collection with Joon Loloi, it never really fit here because it was just too long. There was about 1.5 feet that actually went on the floor from the top because it's massive in size. So I am going to hang one of the tapestries from my collection. I'm also so proud of this product. You guys are loving it so much too. It's actually sold out in the largest size and the medium size. The only size left is a small, and I just want to share with you. This is the small size, and this is a rug. This is considered to be a rug, but we made it look exactly like a tapestry. It genuinely, you guys, looks like a woven tapestry. It is so, so stunning. It's the medium-sized hollyhock. I'll pop the proper size up on the screen for you. Oh, it's upside down. Hopefully it's not too big for the wall. I don't think it will be. You're not gonna believe how easy these are to put up as well. All you need is a few picture hanging nails and a hammer, and you are good. It's weighted, but it's not overly heavy, so when you hold it up and you're not like, oh my gosh, how this is gonna fall off the wall. It definitely won't. Look how tiny those little nails are. They're like little picture hanging nails. These are what I'm going to use to hang the tapestry. I'm just gonna do probably 4 across the top because this one is a larger one. This is a perfect size. Yeah, this is what we want. I think my lovies are showing.
Real friends tuck each other's lovies.
Just gotta hide my lovies really fast. Tapestry's up, and I have a furniture piece behind me. It's the most stunning piece of furniture I've ever seen in my entire life, and it's a Facebook Marketplace find. You guys know me and my Facebook Marketplace finds. I'm always searching. I actually just did a video on all of my tips and tricks, so if you wanna know how I find lots of Facebook finds, I will pop the video right up here. I shared a lot of, honestly, insider tips on what I do. Not that it's like anything crazy, but it is going to give you some insight. And look at this cabinet. Look at this freaking cabinet. Are you kidding me? This is an early 19th century French armoire, and I found this, and the lady basically said that her grandma was moving into the house with her and that she had a lot of furniture. She actually brought this over from France in the 50s. Her grandma, I believe, was 99, she said, and I've had this over at my showroom for probably like a month now, and I have wanted to keep it as a personal piece. I wasn't 1,000,000,000% sure what I was gonna do with it at first, but once I saw it in person, I knew I had to have it, and I knew it was gonna fit perfectly on this wall. This is not going upstairs, because this was the biggest like hassle to get in this house. You guys, this is massive. I want to share with you the inside because the inside's freaking stunning too. There's a printer at the bottom. Can you see the inside? I'm kind of thinking of turning this into like our little bar area because the doors actually function so nice. This used to be the lobby lounge. We used to have our little bar over here, if you recall. And so I thought reintroducing that over here on like a closed off space, I think it's gonna be perfect. So I'm really, really excited to have this bar cabinet. Love this armoire. I could not love it anymore. Like the simple design of it, but then the little details, has this little like almost tramp art cutout detail on the top, and the molding, it's just so perfect. I love the curvy arm, basket woven kind of seat is so great. This is a piece actually available on the site, and I think I'm gonna probably leave this on the site because it's kind of just floating over here, so if you're interested, check it out. This is from 1920, believe it or not. Can you believe that? It's such a cool design. Good morning and welcome to day 2 of the little living room makeover. In the lobby before, I actually had this really, really great tree and I ended up killing it, but don't worry because I revived it because I was honestly taking such bad care of it. After the space started turning into a storage space, I ended up transferring it outside and it's just been living outside for a while and it's fully revitalized. So I'm gonna bring it back inside and I plan to take much better care of it. So let's bring her in and I think I'm gonna put it actually in this corner here. Coming through with large tree. She's made her way back inside.
Last time she was in here, she had 4 leaves.
Here's our furniture positioning, and it actually feels really nice. I think it's cozy. You can put your feet up if you'd like. You can sit over here. I'm actually gonna put a piece of art over the top of this niche because I've never liked it too much. When it comes to styling the mantle, it's hard to style with just this central niche here. So I wanna add a piece of art and then add a couple things across. Got this one at a flea market a long time ago, and I thought the colors would be nice. It's actually always lived in this room. I just got this little Adieu Manet style. Actually, I think it is actual Adu Mene. I'm probably saying that wrong, but I love this. It's a little rope candle holder. I got it on Marketplace from this guy that I don't know, he like buys a lot of stuff from France and brings it over. Anywho, I have these really stunning candlesticks that have little painted flowers on them, and I thought this would look so nice next to the art. Who remembers when I got this fireplace screen for 20 bucks at the flea market? It is so good. I love the color of this. And I always just pop this here because when the fireplace is not in use, I think this just adds such a cool little Spanishy vibe to the space. I just got this oil painting as well, which is incredible. The colors in this are just so good. So I might, coffee table time. Let's see. I like this tray. Oh, we need a chessboard. Love, I always have this marble chessboard. It's from Amazon actually, and it's always just such a nice little piece to have. Size, I like this. Pretty. We can add some flowers in there. I don't know what color. The gilt with the ornate, and I was like, what if we?
Oh, I like the dark art.
What if we hang this here?
I like that too.
Or we have this mirror. You guys, we have this mirror. I like the mirror. Justin likes the mirror. And I thought that these would just kind of accent our chairs nicely, and I love the darkness. So I'm just gonna pop those in the chairs, and I feel like the color is really great. Along with my collection with Joon Loloi, we also came out with a bunch of different throw pillows. These are 2 of them, but there are so many different textural ones, printed ones, different sizes, options. So I love those, and you can get the cover or add the fill if you'd like. I also added a chair over by the tapestry, added some books on top of that, and a candle from Odin Lore, which is McKenna's candle line, which I love this one. This living room is a challenge to film in. The sun just blares in like afternoon through this window, so it's very backlit. However, this area, I'm very excited to style this because we have this built-in, which is part of the original architecture of the home. I have the big, huge armoire right here. It has to also house the internet and our router, so like that's what's on here currently, this little black box down here, and then this white one up here. I'm literally going to leave them as is, and I'm gonna just cover up the cords here with a basket, kind of make those almost blend in and act as little decor elements, even though they're definitely not, but we're going to play tricks on the eyes, if you will. So I have some ideas. I pulled a bunch of things I love right now, being this big basket of firewood, which a lot of you might recall from my Christmas setup I did over here. My fireplaces are not actual wood burning fireplaces, but I got a bunch of firewood and put it in this basket, and I kind of think it's just cute. I don't have a purpose for anything in this basket, so I might as well just leave those in there. I like the vibe and texture it adds as well. And this here, this is a plinth, like a kind of like railroad tie style little plinth base. And I got this at Olive Atelier a long time ago. One of my probably oldest pieces from them. I love it though. I love it so much. It's so heavy. We brought it over here and it ended up just kind of like sitting in this spot and not moving. And I kind of visually like it here. So I left it here to see if maybe we can style and create a little moment out of this area. This is looking so good. I love the way this looks. These look really nice. I put a couple packs of Trader Joe's tulips that I just picked up in my favorite vase. This is a Target vase that I got a super long time ago. It's actually like a candle hurricane, that's what it was sold as. I actually have this bowl that I got at Goodwill for $9, and we're just gonna put that price tag in the back for a minute just to see, because I popped it on there earlier and I thought it looked quite cute. With a large table in front of the window, I added these really stunning chairs, and funny story on these chairs actually is someone messaged Justin and said that they won an auction but didn't realize it was in Los Angeles and lived across the country and couldn't pick them up, so they asked if we wanted them instead, and I got them. I love them, they're so cool. I love the texture of them and the bent leg, so I'm adding them at this table. I've been seeing a lot of designers doing this really chic concept of hanging art and mirrors over the top of curtains. I'm sure it's been done a lot in the past. Recently I feel like I've been seeing a lot of it and I love the idea. So I have this mirror I recently picked up and thought it would look so nice just hanging here. And honestly, you guys, we never open and close these curtains. Like, might as well just hang this over the top. I'm literally gonna just hang it from, I think, the curtain ring itself. This is a pretty lightweight mirror, as you can see. It's an old Italian Rococo style mirror and it's so cool. Has such a great patina to it, and I think it's gonna look nice over this. I'm gonna use this here. Picture hanging wire. I'm gonna wrap it a few times here. Then we can, look at that. Picture hanging wire is super strong. It's meant to hold like large format art, so this will definitely hold. I'm trying to show you. Can they see it all?
A little.
Oh. Okay, while I'm up here, I will be adjusting these curtains to look beautiful. What do you guys think? Oh my gosh, it looks so cute. It's like the perfect height, actually. And with a couple more finishing touches, it is time for me to reveal the new lobby space with you, which I am so obsessed with. I love how this turned out. It is so warm, so cozy, so inviting, and here it is.